Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastX Twitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight I am joined on mic by Thomas, also known as Perfect Zero.
Greetings, Earthlings.
Thomas and I are checking out Hope for Xbox One. It is also available on Steam, and what's really cool about this game is that proceeds from it go to the Game Changer charity, which is a really cool charity that donates games and other things to kids, to hospitalized kids and such. So they've done a lot of really good things, and if you buy this game, then you will be helping out that charity. So hopefully it's a fun game that you would want to buy anyway. You get to pick a little icon for your save file for some reason.
Darker saying it's like Bastion, which is a really great game.
Nice job, Icky. What about Bastion?
Darker is saying that this game is like Bastion.
Oh, well, can't complain about that. Yeah, we'll check it out. It came out a few months ago. They've been really supportive of the stream. Kenny Roy is the actual developer, and he donated this game, so I don't think he either profited not at all or barely at all from it.
It was the eve of Island Fall, the yearly celebration of the coming of age of the children of our village. My granddaughter Hope and I had climbed to the highest peak on our island, near the Lightstone, to watch the islands appear from the clouds. As they began to emerge, we counted 5 islands, more than had ever come during Island Fall before.
Floating islands like Skylanders.
It was when the 5th island appeared that the monster came.
Uh-oh, monster.
We don't know where it came from.
It's big.
Or why it chose that day to strike. But the beast, called Cancer, attacked on that day.
Cancer, uh-oh.
It ravaged our village and ensnared all the islands in the Island Fall with its evil tentacles. Hope wanted to fight.
Yep, one of those kind of games.
But I told her that before she faces the monster, she would need the weapons that are hidden on the islands.
Hey, Lightspeed Halo.
They hold special powers that she will need in the fight against Cancer.
Nice to see you.
This is her journey.
Guy's voice is a little overdone, I think. That's alright. Hey. Just the other day he was saying he wished more games had tentacles. Now he's complaining about it. Oh wait, it was just a word that sounded like tentacles.
He just spent some time in the aquarium a little too much with the jellyfish.
Guess so. Got stung by a Portuguese man-o-war. He's never gotten over it. Those are rough. Loading. Here we go. Oh, I've got a case of the yawns. Alright. Looks like I don't have camera control, it's just overhead view. Can jump?
When they don't give you camera control.
Yeah.
Hope, Cancer has attacked. The first island you must visit is the Island of Knowledge.
Cancer has
there you will
attacked.
find a weapon that will reveal Cancer's weakness and guide you through the obstacles that stand in your way. I wish I could go with you, but this is your journey. Good luck.
I wish I could go with you.
If you
but
have
this is
trouble,
your journey.
that's okay. Remember, the goggles of knowledge can reveal the path ahead.
Thank you, BX
Don't forget to
Latino.
put them on if you get stuck.
Go Ninja
or
Go.
when you have trouble defeating your foes.
Goggles of knowledge. Alright. I can handle that. Let's do this.
Gonna get a quarter achievement.
Yeah, you're right, Brian. I know, I could either put the black background, I just need to make a transparent background, and I still haven't done that.
The Island of Knowledge. Knowledge is one of the most powerful weapons we have against cancer. Seek out this weapon and free the...
I agree with you. Voice acting's been driving me crazy in games lately.
Yeah, And the writing is a little heavy-handed. Oh, now I have camera control. That's better.
Uh-oh, look at that river. Seems like the cancer has already started to change this island. Don't go near the water. I'm afraid we're going to have to find another way to cross.
Okay. So, is there anything up here? I wish I had looked at what the achievements were.
Uh-oh, that little critter has been affected by the monster too. You can free the creatures of this island with your staff, and then be sure to destroy the cancer cell that emerges so it can't do any more harm.
Attack with the X button, okay. Ow! I got hit. Ah, he's just like...
You freed the bunny. Now attack the cell and rid this place of evil.
Okay. So I have to use left trigger to finish off the cells after you knock them out. Oh nice, and I can shoot them out with right trigger. This is where my light ammo is kept. Hello little bunny, it's a weird looking bunny thing. What's this, a backpack? Oh, a medallion. Collect all medallions to unlock songs in the Cave of Hope. You know, the protection values aren't as good, but this is kind of Skylanders-like, really. Ah!
It reminds me of that game on Microsoft that you can make your own games. When that got canceled.
Yeah, I forget what that was called. Royal Bob used to like it.
No, yes, this is the new Dragon Quest. They decided to downgrade a little after 13.
You guys know I only play Dragon Quest nowadays, so just had to find. This is
Yep,
the
you're
Dragon.
right.
Oh, what's that? Project Spark. There we go.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna try firing my projectile at this
that
guy.
tree ant has the goggles of knowledge. If you can defeat this foe, you will gain a weapon you need to understand your greater enemy, cancer.
Thank you, Brian.
Be careful, Hope.
Roll out of the way with B. Okay.
Hey, BX, you can't solve all your problems with violence. Who knows? Cancer's just a little misunderstood.
No way, I want to beat the crap out of cancer. Whatever it takes.
Oh no, trapped. Pick up those goggles the tree ant dropped. See if anything new is revealed. Great job. Now, try on the goggles.
Okay, hit up to equip them, and then Y to use them.
A weakness. That's where you should strike.
Okay. Yeah, that guy's voice. Yay, I moved the big ugly cancer tentacle out of the way. Why did I want to do that again? Just jump down?
Basically.
Yeah. Alright, and then I can go look over here. Uh-oh, I made a weird pattern.
Okay, so I assume that's your hit order.
Yeah, it actually went a little too fast for me to observe easily. Oops, messed it up. Oh, hit the wrong button. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, baby.
Well done, Hope. Keep going. Every bit of knowledge you gain makes you more powerful.
Oh yeah, I'm super powerful. Ah, getting shot. Oh, it was a cancer cell. Yeah, Lightspeed Halo, you're right. It might be a little bit better without the voice acting. I mean, it's not definitely not the worst ever, but it's not good. Ah, stop hitting me. Wonder how I heal. I just saved a piranha plant. Another one of these collectibles. Yeah. So I'm trying to spell the word hope in each level, it looks like. I've got H and O, so I'm doing fine. Oh, I do auto heal. Nice. That's good. Yeah, it's decently fun so far. Just a little simplistic like Skylanders also, which is fine. I like Skylanders. kids in particular would get a lot out of it, I think. What do you think, Mongbox? She's the authority on how kids experience video games.
I'm pretty sure the heavy-handed analogies pretty much give it away.
Perhaps you're right. Fairly inspiring music. Just looking for that letter P. Oh look, it shows the goggle right there. I don't get what it's wanting me to do with the goggle. Oh, over here. Oh, it's telling me to go over this way. What's over here? There's some kind of a secret over this way. Oh, the goggle is pointing me towards the P that I so desperately craved. Sometimes you just have to pee, you know what I mean?
That's terrible.
I know, but it's not as bad as what I was thinking of.
Has anybody actually even played Starlink? The reviews on it were pretty mediocre.
I saw a positive review on it somewhere, but I only read the one. What is the point of this bridge turning green from my goggles?
Idea. That makes no sense. To let you know the bridge is there.
Is that a hole in the bridge? Yeah, I think there's actually a hole in it. Ah, I just fell through as a matter of fact. So that's what it was. Yeah, Toys to Life games are usually fine. The only one nobody seems to like is the first Disney Infinity.
That's because it's Disney. All they did is monetize the heck out of it.
There's quite a
And it didn't
large
have very
race
good level
coming up.
design either.
Have patience. When you're battling adversity, you have to know you can succeed.
Thank you for preaching, dude. So, a lot of metaphors for cancer here. A lot. I wish I could lock onto the enemies, that would be handy. So you gotta use your projectiles since you can only carry 5. Ah! Got my face. It's better.
Luckily, it seems to only be in certain areas. Shih Tzu. However you say your name.
Shih Tzu. It's a kind of dog. So I think the E might be around here somewhere. I need to be on the lookout for that. But yeah, even here in this maze, there's pathways that using the Y button reveals. What I like about the Y button is it's not like in Batman Arkham Asylum where it makes everything blue and so the game looks horrible for you to use, you know, when you use your alternate vision. It just sends out a pulse and everything still looks fine.
Yes, that's very amazing. And no, I could not help myself.
I see what you mean. I expect the narrator's gonna be like, cancer is a maze from which few can escape, or something like that. Oh, there's the E. I found it. Aw. Brian does not like puns.
I'm guessing Brian's not a dad yet.
Well, he is, but just a baby.
Ah, okay. You haven't gotten to the bad jokes page.
I guess not. Yeah, he has a little girl named Brian Rietta.
Interesting naming scheme.
Yeah, you know. He wanted to name her Brian Jr., but that wasn't going to work with a girl, so... This maze is like a hospital.
It's much less confusing.
Alright, how do I get down to that E? There, I think this... Yeah, here it is. It has a glowing green arrow pointing the right way when you use the goggles. Yay! Where's my achievement, dang it? Unlocked 6 inches away by Taylor Carroll. Visit the Cave of Hope to listen. There's my achievement. First achievement of the night. 100 gamer score. Heck yeah! It's another bridge with a bunch of big holes. So how am I supposed to get across that? It is not... That's a death trap for sure. Oh, I think it wants... there is a light pattern across the way. I think it wants me to shoot. I don't know. The light pattern went off a moment ago.
That's because you were close enough to trigger it.
Alright, let's see here. It's highly inconsistent. The range. I don't want to do this. I'm going to fall and die, and I don't like that. Maybe I can just jump. Yeah, I just had to jump. Thank goodness.
There it is. The tentacle that has ensnared the island. Keep your distance and attack when you know the time is right.
Good call, Brian. Hey. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messed it up. Ah! Hey. Hey. Ah! Oh, I'm getting squished to death. Achievement. Light bearer. What's that for? Hit enemies with light fired from your thing 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, why did it... I don't know what messed it up. Alright. 1. No. I don't know what I did. Oh well. Ah. 1, 2, 3. I don't... 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. I don't like how the cancer cell hits you if you don't pick it up fast. I'm not even hurting this tentacle.
Goggles of knowledge.
Oh, I have to use the goggles of knowledge on the tentacle when it comes out. Alright. Yeah, guys, fighting cancer isn't easy, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. How am I supposed to get...
There you go.
But it didn't quite hit it. I think I took too long. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, collected it without getting hit that time. I don't get the aiming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe quit messing with my thing. Ah! No, let's look at the controls. Press charge, release fire. So I think I just have to charge it before I let go of it. Inventory. Click in the stick to center the camera. Alright. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not a bad game, but it has some definite rough spots to it. Oh, I can aim while I'm holding down the right trigger. Whoops. Alright, I'm learning. 1. Do you like the game, Simon? I don't actually like it much. At least it's only 4 steps, though.
I haven't played that since I was a kid.
Finally, I hit him! Yes! That wasn't so bad. Why did I make this look so hard? 1. Oops. Try that again. 1, 2, 3. What you been playing this week, Thomas?
Unfortunately, I have really not been playing this week. I've been rather busy.
Aw, that's rough. That's like me. Little Dragon Quest on my phone. Little Metal Slug X at the Video Game Club, as mentioned in the newsletter. That was really it.
Isn't that supposed to be coming to either PlayStation or Xbox as their equivalent of Games Gold?
Oh yeah?
Oh, I thought I heard that.
Oh, I hit the wrong
right.
thing. Messed it up. Simon is... Oh, so Lightspeed either likes Simon or isn't good at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now this time I gotta concentrate. Hey, Mitch, good to see you! In your face,
Hey,
Cancer!
This island is now free
Simon Pegg
from
is
the
awesome.
scourge of cancer. Armed with the weapon of knowledge, you are already stronger than before.
Yeah,
Return
but how
back
could you
home,
say no to
and I'll
those,
tell you about the next part of
those
your
big
adventure.
muscly arms of his, etc. That's what he meant. No achievement for beating the level? Does anyone actually like the game, Simon? That's what I'm asking. But it's an okay mechanic. Here we go. Remember, guys, if you buy I Hope, the proceeds go towards the Game Changer charity. That is really cool. There aren't a whole lot of Xbox One games you can buy that have a charitable destination like that.
You did quite well out there on the Island of Knowledge, but be wary. The Island of Strength comes in many forms.
Strength
besides
comes in many
physical strength.
forms. Blah blah
And
blah
when you
blah
are
blah.
journeying through the next island, remember, it is when we choose to fight against insurmountable odds.
Wait.
There's a lot of streams going on this weekend, apparently. Rooster Teeth is doing theirs, and Vo was doing theirs earlier today, too.
Ooh. I don't have the weapons I need for the final battle. I want to see where I go to use that unlockable that I, from getting the collectibles. I didn't know you had a brother Darker player. Just the one sibling? Oh, nice, Brian. That's going to be sweet. Yeah, I have to see if I can afford a graphics card come Black Friday, because this is the time of year to buy them.
The battle ahead will test all your
Especially now with the 2080 shifting the price on the other models.
Yep.
Stay away from the 80 series, or the 20 series, though. Apparently, they still have a lot of driver issues.
Oh boy. Do I want to fight this guy? I don't really want to, but why not? He's got a lot of life. Yay, he's free now. Hey tech guy, how are you? I guess, yeah. Just looking around this big area. Guess I need to go up here and beat up the stone
golem
golem.
has the
Gauntlets of strength.
strength. You'll need
Okay,
much strength to continue, but those rock-hard fists pack a punch. Be careful.
Let me finish the stream, big girl. Can't hear you. Ah!
Hope you feel better there, Tech.
He wasn't very hard
Well
at all.
done again.
Alright, gauntlets of
With
strength.
these gauntlets, you can move huge objects, and when you strike, the power is enormous.
Okay, so I have equipped the gauntlets. Gonna need that for some puzzles. I got the flu shot. I'm glad to have it.
Especially since you in a school.
You'll need to get beyond this crusher to move on, but unless you figure out how to stop it,
Okay.
there's no getting past.
Ah. Wow, that really does increase your damage output. Boy, that was hard to figure out. Is there anything else over here before I go? Yep, there's a hidden arrow. And there's the letter H, just what I always wanted. Ah! Found a medallion, baby.
Yeah, Brian. Pretty much anywhere where you're working around people a lot, they really want you to get those flu shots.
It's nice. Certainly a wise thing to do if you can afford it. But I do understand not everyone can. I wasn't able to back when I was 4. I say when I was 4, I'm still very poor.
The school doesn't pay for it because most schools these days do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I have insurance through the school, so because of that, it was paid for. Okay, so I gotta push the one thing over to the other thing. Yeah, this is fun.
Right. That wasn't the flu shot. They were actually using you as a guinea pig.
Oh, great. Alright, that did something. I'm nervous about missing the next thing. Like, look, that's going up and down there. Do I need to get over that somehow? Collectibles make me nervous. I'm striking a wall called Little Stony.
Locked. Maybe try your goggles.
I see, I'm hitting an enemy through the wall.
Locked. Maybe try your goggles.
I'm trying the goggles, they're not revealing anything.
There's a pathway.
Where?
It looked like there was one there for a second. In the corner.
I'm looking. Yeah, I
You
mean,
hit that once.
Locked. Maybe try your goggles.
so there's gotta be some other switch that I'm missing here. Can't move those anymore. Don't tell me to try my goggles and then not have anything. Oh, the green one isn't active, okay.
Sounds like the door is unlocked.
So that's what it was, thank you guys. Yeah, well, I don't know, how was I gonna know that? It was on the switch. You know it was. Yes, Mitch, I appreciate the good suggestion. So I can move that around. Where am I going to move it to? Interesting. Can flip some switches. Can go left or right. What's this say?
This door is too heavy to open on your own. Maybe these levers will open it.
Maybe they will. Did that do anything? Let's go beat
Don't
up this bad
forget,
guy.
you still have the goggles of knowledge. They can be really helpful for searching for clues.
I bet they can. Oh, I'm looking for clues. There's a clue. Okay, so let's beat up this guy first. I watched a new show yesterday.
Did you watch?
Yeah, my son showed me the first 2 episodes of My Hero Academia.
Ah, that's a great show.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yay, there was an O under it. That was good. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting so far. The first 2 seasons are on Hulu.
How peculiar.
I didn't know it was on Hulu. I've been watching it on Crunchyroll.
What's that?
I was watching it on Crunchyroll.
Ah, nice. Are all 3... Oh, you're making some weird noise over there, Thomas.
Could be. I'm not doing anything.
I think you're rolling or something.
Oh, the phone
licking
fell.
mic. See.
There we go.
Yeah.
Strength of will.
Oh, yeah, no, all 3 seasons are there.
Remember that.
They simulcast, so if you don't mind subtitles, but My Academia is already up to date on its English tracks.
Nice. Yeah, so only the first 2 seasons are on Hulu. I guess if you want to watch that last season, you could get Crunchyroll for a month and watch it. That'd be a good way to do it. Or just buy it streaming-wise. I had a Best Buy gift card that I was going to use towards getting the PlayStation Classic. But early reports on the PlayStation Classic are genuinely underwhelming.
Lever. Hold on a minute.
If you saw the list of games on there, then you'd understand why. It's like nothing on there is classic.
Well, I mean, a little bit of the stuff is. You do have Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid 1, and Persona 1. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but Persona 1 was terrible. That was also the bad version of Metal Gear. And Final Fantasy is on literally everything.
Final Fantasy is on everything, yes. Also, like the PlayStation TV sounds like if I was to hack my PlayStation TV, then I could do a lot more PS1 stuff on it, or just individually buy more PS1 games to install on it anyway. But the reason I would hack it is to be able to use an SD card with it, because one of my 64 gigabyte Vita memory cards died, so I had to move the card to strictly my Vita, because that's what I actually play nowadays, you know? Oops.
The funny thing about the emulator on the PlayStation Classic Platinum is that it actually is an open source emulator. Sony didn't even develop one there themselves.
Yeah, that's lazy of them. Yeah, that's another advantage. I mean, another advantage of the PlayStation TV is you can use analog sticks, because you use a DualShock 3 with it. Or even DualShock 4, but nobody uses a DualShock 4 with their PlayStation TV. Yeah, so anyway, I took the gift card that I had been saving for that, and I ordered some anime Blu-rays.
What'd you pick up?
Well, one is a movie called Colorful, which is supposed to be good. I don't know a lot about it. You know, but usually the theatrical movies tend to be pretty good unless they're like adaptations of a show, in which case they're usually nothing but action.
And as long as they're not live, never watch any anime that's live.
Well, you know, like a few of the live action adaptations are okay to me, but you're right, they're mostly pretty dang bad. So besides Colorful, I think there's one called The Garden of Words or something like that. And that one's about a guy who gets reincarnated inside of the body of someone who recently committed suicide. And he has to like learn about the person who died's life. It sounds really intriguing, and it is supposed to be good. And it's by the guy who did Voices of a Distant Star, which is one of my all-time favorite anime things.
There's one on Netflix I've been meaning to watch. The piano in the forest.
Interesting. Is it a show or a movie?
I believe it's a show.
Ah. Yeah, Dark Six says he liked the Bleach live-action movie. I haven't seen that. I still want to watch that and the Full Metal Alchemist one.
If you have any sense of taste, don't watch the Full Metal one.
Aw. But I love me
just
some
don't.
Full Metal Alchemist. So what's the point of going up here? I see. There's two different little floating pathways I could take. And it's really hard to tell. I mean, I'm just nervous about missing the collectible. Icky says the Bleach anime dropped off in quality, but he likes the movie.
Yeah, it's because you're just stretching it too much.
I did watch a little bit of the show back when it aired on TV, and I did enjoy what I saw. Ah! Kicked your butt. Alright. Another bad guy. So I just need one more letter. I wonder how many levels there are. By the way, last week after the stream, I went back and got some more achievements in Overdriven Reloaded. That was last week's stream game. And I got up to 360 gamer score. That game has 70 achievements, and they're all like 5 or 10 gamer score, you know? So, I got a bunch more, but then I had had enough of the game, so I uninstalled it after that. See, Icky likes the Full Metal oh, the Brotherhood anime?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that in the theaters with my son and nephew.
The movie or the actual redone series?
He means the Brotherhood animated movie. So I can move these blocks around, but I'm still looking for... Yep, there is a hidden thing around here. So this is a sliding block puzzle. Reminds me of Professor Layton. Professor Layton had some of that crap, and it's like, oh, the game was so fun until you made me do this dumb stuff. No offense to this game. Oh, I can pull the blocks as well as push them. That's good. I didn't realize that. Okay, I can go through that. So underneath one of these things should be... this is a pain in the butt. Maybe pull this one down here. Yay, there's the E! At least the collectibles are actually reasonably placed. I like that. Visit the Cave of Hope to listen. Still don't know how to... Another achievement! Yeah, baby! So it looks like that's how the achievements work, is that you want to find all the collectibles. But, I mean, it's fair, because one per level. Presumably there's going to be 10 of them, you think?
That would be the theory.
We can only hope.
I assume they would at least save one achievement for just finishing the game.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. I don't know what I'm doing with this puzzle. There's also a no-death achievement. Oh, great. Have I died, guys? I don't think I have.
No.
Alright. Hooray, free stacks! 8 levels and 200 for the final boss. Yeah, that'd be fair. Getting these blocks out of the way. It is very much like an indie simplified Skylanders. Which isn't such a bad thing. Yeah, I don't quite know what I'm doing. Can I get that one? Yeah, as long as I get that one down, I'll be fine. So, good. Well, I don't like the concept of a no-death achievement, but considering how reasonably difficult the game is, it seems like it, so far at least, it seems like it'll be okay.
All right, Hope. This tentacle will need great strength to defeat. Normal attacks won't do.
Well, great.
It would be annoying to live 100 meters away.
Ah, what's that? There's green things in the corner. What am I supposed to do with them? Ah! No, it just killed me. That's not how the story goes.
And there goes that achievement.
Yep, killed it. That was genuinely obnoxious. It was a one-hit kill. Yeah, let's just hope it didn't save the kill. The death. Oh, here's the enter the cave part. Let's go see what's there. Did it auto-save it or didn't it? Does the achievement guide say? Has anybody looked at an achievement guide? Hey Scott, how are you? Oh, my daughter's making slime with onions. We don't even have onions. Where are you getting onions from? Stinks.
Maybe she went out in the field, grabbed some crab onions for you.
I hope, you hope, we all hope, says Parker S. Change music. So it looks like just unlockable music, like a sound test, sort of.
Can we be lonely together, fingertips on gritty glass? Lonely together, smudge our heart to make you laugh.
What do you guys think, audience? They're lyrical songs.
I'll hand you wildflowers when you're stuck in subways. See those eyes are closed, crumbling like a wave.
I won't let it be this way.
Never really been a fan of the old music screen. It's just kind of pointless.
Yeah, like there's no reason for it to be a 3D environment.
But see the sparks are flying.
Yeah, well, I don't get ad revenue anymore because of YouTube, you know, evilly deciding that normal people couldn't load game. Completion. Oh, so we're 35% through the game. Yeah, I could just mute the stream right there. I didn't listen to it for that long, guys. So how do I tell? There should be a way to tell whether it counted me as dying or not. So those light up, but why do they light up? What do I do with them? Yeah?
Check and see if you can move them.
Oh, thank you. Am I trying to get this guy to like...
Probably stab him.
Yeah. Let's try that. Ah! That didn't help. Well, we'll try things. I mean, I don't know if it saved that I died or not. It does look like a reasonably short game, especially if you don't have to look for the collectibles anymore. Ah! Gotta watch out for the shockwave. That was the whole problem.
There might be a pattern to its attacks. Try looking through the goggles.
Oh. Okay, so it's gonna attack over there. Ah, but how am I gonna get this over there in time?
So you had to get it in that spot.
You're right, it has to be the exact spot. That's annoying.
But now you know the impact point, so you just move them to the impact points.
Yeah, good, fair advice. The little projectiles that chase you are really annoying. Come on, hit it. Yeah, that worked. Ah! Ah! It did it again.
Ooh.
This game is making me angry. Yeah. Their reasons suck, Brian. It's just to save them money and, you know, keep the people who are at the top and not let people rise up. It's not good. Let's try this again and hope for the best. Come on, come on, come on. Because you have to worry about the stupid projectiles at the same time. Wow, okay, that's gonna hit him. Don't fall in the hole that it unfairly makes in the ground. Looking... what? There's where I want it to go anyway. I can't do it. Can't see where the impact spot is. There, okay.
To be on the opposite side now.
Reasonable. We can do this. I'm just really scared about where it's gonna... That's what you get. 2 more times. See, when you grab it, it does... I don't know, like the movement when you're dragging something is really weird. Oh, I'm not gonna get it in time. Ah! I did get it in time, but it was close. Very close. Now how the heck am I gonna get that over there?
Very careful.
Yeah, God. Can't pull it that way. Just gonna have to jump. Ah! Look at that, he tried to push the thing off the edge. That should not be possible. Look, oh. Okay, man, I've kind of had enough of this. It is an odd game. Don't save. Look, that time it asked me if I wanted to save. Yeah, the no deaths thing looks like kind of a waste of your time. I don't know, if you followed a guide, like, and it strictly knew what to do, it would help a lot. Although this fight is just janky. And, I mean, that block should not have gotten pushed off into the air like that. That was not my fault. Grab it! The fact that the pushing you need to be able to do to win this fight is actually bad is pretty annoying.
If you look at the ground, it actually marks where he's going to hit. Just move all the things in position. I would start with the blue stuff on the outside, the furthest from the camera, or closest to the camera, I should say.
Like, but I mean the stuff, it doesn't slide just the way you want it to. It's really weird how it does it. But yeah, that's a fair point. Let's try that. Okay. Where is it gonna land? Oh, the spike's already there because I followed your wise advice.
Yeah, unfortunately you're going to have a hard time because that last one you see in that middle.
It's gonna be the same crap. Because, I mean, guys, I know it looks like I'm just not playing this well, but the dragging is genuinely bad. Oh, good. I didn't have to that time. Alright, thank goodness. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't just let you drag it in all 8 directions like you would think. It's like, it'll let you drag it like one way or the other. It's just totally funky. Ah, thank goodness, guys. Thank
The
goodness.
Island of Courage can be a scary place. Even for the bravest traveler, the dark corners and deceptive traps.
The
can
Island
be
of
fearsome.
Courage can bite my beluga.
Remember, being scared. You know what? Me too. But we
I'm
can
scared
use the
too.
knowledge and the strength you've gained to overcome that fear.
Scared people realize I'm a bad voice actor. I'm just some regular guy doing his voice like this.
The Island of Courage.
Hey,
Remember,
he's
fear
Batman.
is natural,
Apparently.
and a little bit of fear actually keeps us
Swear to
safe.
me!
But do you know how scary you are to something like cancer? With the kind of courage I've already seen you show, the monster is probably
Where's Rachel?
shaking in its boots.
There is no compassion for smokers, Brian.
Yeah, that's true. They made their choice. In class, I always try to discourage kids from smoking. You know, some of them, they're already troubled and they've made bad choices. But just whenever I can, you know, like whenever you mention smoking or something like that, you know, I mention how gross it is or whatever.
Talk about a hot mess. Let's find an item that will help you conquer your fear, and then return.
Okay, so I need another item.
Aha! That creature has the
Gong of Courage, just what I always wanted.
Gong can make you brave.
Where is she?
Even startle the creatures around you and freeze them.
Ah!
Good work. Use this gong to scare the cancer so you can attack. It can also freeze some objects so you can move around, but be careful. The effect wears off quickly.
Alright guys, let's go scare some cancer. Vaping is also gross, especially when they are playing online and they insist on vaping like while you're playing with them. It just sounds like a bong the whole time, you know. It's like, oh, it's so gross.
Stones long enough to jump across.
It's just another thing for dumb people that want to make themselves look cool.
Unfortunately. Well, they don't look cool to me. I don't understand what I'm doing with the gong.
Looks like you're making those blocks go up and down.
Yeah.
But you're locking in position, that's what it is.
Yeah. Alright, I got this. Here's another part where you have to worry about deaths.
Hey, anybody actually remember the Gong Show? That was a long time ago.
There's a new Gong Show. Mike Meyer.
Seriously?
Stupid game.
You're saying there's a new show?
You have to delete your local save, so just like killing. Yeah, there is a new Gong Show, and Mike Myers is the host of it. Yeah. Well, I wish I could say that I like the game, but I don't like it. The no death achievement is actually ruining it for me. But it is for a good cause, Game Changer charity. So, play an indie game. Assuming you don't care about achievements, you get to buy an indie game and support a good cause, and that's worth doing.
Hey, it's great to smoke Smarties. My favorite kind of smoking.
I don't even know what that means.
You don't remember Smarties candy?
Yeah, I mean I know what Smarties candy are, but I don't know what you mean beyond that. Do people
Back when you
smoke
were
them?
a kid. No, it's that when you were a kid you pretended they were cigarettes.
Well, that's something I never did.
Cigarettes. That's just criminal.
But oh god. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself over right there. I need that one to go up more. There we go. Okay, now I need these rests to go up. Come on. Yeah, Darker Player, I thought you were real into achievements, though. No! Froze this in a dumb spot. Oh god, what am I gonna do? See, a game this imprecise doesn't need to have no death achievements. Because it is hell of unprecise.
I just hate platforming and imprecise games in general.
Yeah, I mean, in general, that's not a good thing. And then they've added this layer of frustration with the stupid achievement. Okay.
I think there should be a new video game rule. If you are not Nintendo, you're not allowed to do
You and I were getting a little
There you
warm
go.
there.
Well, no, I mean, there are some
You
good
are the
indie
master of
platformers.
your fear, so use the gong to stun the cancer cells plaguing the island. You'll find they're much easier to defeat when it's you who's doing the scaring.
It's me who's doing the scaring, baby. Ah! Wow! I'm about to die just from getting hit too much.
I agree, Darker. No death achievements are just frustrating.
Yeah, they're meant to be frustrating, and they are. I mean, it's because developers, they don't think about what the experience of going after an achievement will be like. So they're like, oh, I think we should reward people who don't die when they play. And they don't think about, like, okay, but what would it be like to try to do that? Turns out it would not be enjoyable. Hey, Captain Johnny Walker, good to see you. Captain Johnny Walker tunes in for one of my least favorite stream games in a while, but that's okay. It's always nice to have more viewers. Alright. Die! Stay dead forever!
I prefer when you stay dead for a week or two.
Yeah, that won't do. No respawning allowed. That's the big thing. Yeah, well, you know, it's rubbing me the wrong way because each time I die, I'm like, oh god, is this going to mess up my run through, you know? But if you didn't care about that, then it would not be such a big deal, would it? I'm having fun hanging out with you guys, though. You know, Saturday Game School is the highlight of my week, and I hope you all look forward to it as well.
You need a better week, Paul.
Oh, you know, there's a few good things that happen here and there. So I got a big green arrow pointing to this thing. The fact that the enemies can clip through walls is not good. So let's just follow the big green arrow line thing.
So it looks like you need to lock them in a particular position.
I guess so, but there's not a published or a displayed pattern to it. Wait. Okay, lock that one up there. Lock this one down here. Don't like. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. Whoops. That was it. My bad. There's, for no reason you can't jump on top of them. Okay guys, tell me the pattern.
It's open.
There we go. Yay, I got it just by goofing around. But still, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to jump above those things, except they just didn't want you to do that for the puzzle. I still haven't even found one letter yet, so that's what I'm worried about. I mean, that's the new thing I'm worried about. Ah! Oh great, I missed 2 letters. This is the O. No, I missed 1 letter. That's not how the story goes. Shut up, game. Is that the last contest, guys? Because we need to wrap this up. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, using an achievement guide would be wise. You probably may need to follow a video to really avoid where the different death spots are. I'm sorry, it just rubs me the wrong way. I really want to be supportive of what it's doing. Oh, I already got the O, but there is no going back, right? Wasn't it like a big death puzzle just then?
Yep, and that was the jumping gate.
Yeah, and you know, I was like hitting the Y button every which way, and I did not see that H. No, Johnny Walker, you're right. You are definitely right. Okay. Good luck, everybody. I hope you will enjoy this game more than I did. How about that? Testing. That would be really nice, Darker Player. The freezing mechanic is decent for puzzles in this level. Oh, look at those texture maps. They are very nice.
Darker, I'm not concerned with ultra broadband. I'm just worried about them giving stable broadband. Quite frankly, if we all had 100 up and down and it was consistent, that'd be far better than even having a gigabit.
I'll take any improvement I can get at this point.
Bobbies, all taken over by cancer.
That'd be really cool if you could talk him into it, Brian.
To stun them so that you're not overwhelmed.
Way to go, Brian and Johnny Walker. What about the Steam code? Didn't we have a random Steam code to give out? What else have we got here? Well, freezing doesn't work on that guy. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing, that's why. I do like how the mechanics build on each other. You know, I'd rather have a dedicated button for each of these functions, but it's nice that you have to, like, you're encouraged to use all 3 powers, or at least 2 of the powers, during combat. No takers for the Steam game. Dang, we don't have any computer players. Too bad Chicago's not here. He plays computer games. We'll save it for next week then. This game sells for $10 on Xbox One and Steam, folks.
Another tentacle.
Oh, and here's the new boss.
Courageous. Turn the fear this monster is using against itself.
Let's not say we did.
And it's for the lit stage, which makes it even more fun.
Alright. So you're just supposed to stand in a certain spot and ring the gong when it comes down. Yep, hit him. Might as well beat this boss and then quit it. Spec Ops The Line, you know, that game has a really highly praised story. It's based on Heart of Darkness, the book or something. Oops.
Yep. It was actually a pretty good game.
Am I hitting him or not? I don't even know what's happening.
It looks like you're hitting him somewhat.
Am I supposed to, like, actually... I'm not supposed to actually hit him, I don't think. Alright.
No, it's the spikes falling from the ceiling or what are hitting.
Okay. Just doesn't do enough damage.
That's because you're not actually technically in the right spot when you do it.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Okay, I get it now. Ah! Shockwave pushed me away. Yeah. No. So I stand on the green spot and hope he lands there and dodge at the last minute. I think that's it. There we go, that'll get him. Get him! Yes! Yeah, that was a good hit. Alright, we can do this. Good night, Monkbox. Thank you for joining us. Cancer sucks. Even in video games. Oh, I died. Oh. That's not how the story goes. I guess I'll try one more time, guys. I'm not even going to bother reloading because it's too much trouble. You didn't have to worry about the stupid chasing projectiles. They're homing, you know?
Kind of got my experience for playing Battlefield tonight. I don't know what they did, but the mechanics in there are so sloppy.
Really?
Yeah, it's, like I'm even trying to do something as simple as use the binoculars. If you just leave it zoomed out, you can move around just fine, but you zoom in, and then you can't move around, and then you gotta find detail. It just flops across the map. Same thing with the gunplay, is like there's no sense of control.
Bummer. Well, I hope you enjoy the game more than I did, Darker Player. Okay, I gotta heal some life. Well, you know, I played a little Battlefield 1, but I'm not highly experienced with the series.
Battlefield 1 is actually better than this. I expected this to basically be Battlefield 1 with a slightly different story, but they changed the actual gameplay mechanics to the point where I just can't stand it.
Aw, sad to hear that. Yeah, take that, stupid tentacle.
No idea who it was messing with. You become.
Alright, well. Hopefully it gets better as it goes along, and you know it'll get a lot of updates. Battlefield 1 certainly did.
Well, the one mode isn't going to be out till next year anyway.
Ah.
How far you've come.
Their Firebrand or whatever it's called.
Go on the journey of
Their take on the
people around
Fortnite kind of gameplay.
and they want to help you. It's okay to call on them for support.
Well,
On the next
what can you
island,
do?
you'll find a weapon
Oops.
that gives those you've freed a chance to do just
Yeah, I'm a
that.
little tired also,
Find
guys. I
it
took a nap
and
before the
see how
stream, but I woke up
powerful you
tired and I
become when
still
you
am.
fight
So,
together.
I apologize for that. It's been a crappy day. Real crappy day. But hey, at least we got to have a little fun fighting cancer together. And getting frustrated. Thank you for running the contest, Dickie. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you next week. And whatever you do, don't hate, appreciate.
Farewell, Earthling.
I hope Tyler has a good trip. That SOB.